I would like to say for the first time in a long time, I'm excited about some new tech. Let's get started. Smart home tech hasn't had many name brands enter for a while now. Google did it early on, but we actually had more newcomers like Eufy and others really take hold of the space. So I was really excited to hear that TCL has entered with 2 new smart locks, and I have to say they're pretty impressive for their first time out. But when they decided to sponsor this video for 2 new smart locks, I must admit I wasn't expecting to be extremely impressed by the cheaper smart lock by having a new tech that I have not seen yet in a smart home. But first up, let's get to TCL's flagship lock, the TCL Video Lock D1 Max. This is what I would call an all-in-one smart lock. Why? Because not only can you unlock it via a key, a PIN code, a fingerprint, an app, but it also has a built-in camera and doorbell attached to it. So you have everything you need all in one system. You don't have to have 3 separate products, just one, and it takes care of everything. I have to say, when I unboxed this, I was really impressed by the entire installation guide setup. This is what I hope will happen as more brand names get into this space. It had a diagram for everything. It had easy setup. It had easy to read items on how to set up everything. And I really appreciated that, just because a lot of smart locks have been complicated, especially if they don't have a brand name behind it. They're starting off, they're getting things like that. TCL, you can tell, they brought their TV and smartphone experience to just kind of like make an easy setup guide. Everything you need right in the box. Even if you have to make specific holes, it has a guideline for that. Anything you have to do with the key and how to program the smart lock, it's all in there, very easy to understand. Both of these locks can actually unlock by using your voice via Alexa, Google Assistant, or SmartThings. I do love that it requires a voice passcode. This is really important so that no one can just say, unlock the front door, even if they're outside your house. It's really easy to set up and very convenient when you have your hands full, or you just don't want to get up and unlock the door. Hey Google, unlock the front door.
Can I have your PIN?
Oh,
Sure, unlocking the front door.
it has a 2K ultra wide camera, which comes up kind of like a video call when someone rings the doorbell. You can easily unlock it from there, or have a 2-way conversation. You can also program the camera to film based on movement if you want to know exactly what's going on outside your front door at all times. The battery inside is a 10,000 milliamp battery and is USB Type-C. This should make it easy not only to charge anytime you need it, but also allow it to last for months and months, so you don't have to charge it frequently. I do like the fact though that actually when you take the cover off, you can charge it right inside the lock, or of course you can take it out and charge it separately, still having the ability to unlock it with your keys even without the battery. Outside, the lock is IP65, which is important because you always want to make sure your locks have this, just so you're not worried about any kind of weather. If you live in a colder area that rains or snows, you're not going to worry about it being able to use the lock. So that's really important, just in case you live in an area that does have a lot of rain, a lot of snow. You do not have to, is this going to work or not, like some other smart locks can that do not have this rating. All right, but I did enough teasing earlier. I have to get to the TCL Smart Lock D1 Pro. This is my favorite smart lock I've ever reviewed. So this one is a lot more smart lock looking. You can unlock it with your phone, a PIN code, your keys. One added feature that I do like is a key fob. So it's kind of like a hotel. You just tap and it opens up. Really like that nice addition that we're seeing in new smart locks now. But the absolute coolest one is palm vein recognition. This is just so cool. You just put up your hand to your lock and it unlocks. And it's just amazing to show off. When I showed my son, he literally said, "Whoa, that's so cool. How'd you do that?" It is just that kind of excitement in tech that I haven't felt for a long time. It's so cool. It's such a flex if you are a tech enthusiast to just be able to raise your hand up and bam, something works. It's just so cool. TCL did say it was actually more secure and consistent than a fingerprint scanner, especially when it comes to kids or anyone working in manual labor, just because your skin texture The surface condition or age will not have a factor, unlike a fingerprint would. As soon as they get wet or dirty, they don't work. And of course, you know I had to put this to the test myself, rubbing both dirt and water on my hand to see if it would still recognize my vein. And to my surprise, it had no problem unlocking in both scenarios. So not only is it more secure because it's actually scanning my veins instead of just a hand, but I can confidently say it will work in way more conditions than a fingerprint scanner would. The D1 Pro also comes with a 7,800 milliamp battery that you can easily recharge via Type-C as well, so it's still convenient no matter which model you get. Now, the app, I will say, is where I can see TCL is newer to the smart home experience. It does have all the basics down, but it definitely can be more refined. You can unlock with your phone, you can connect it with your smart home assistants, but I did find when doing certain things, there was a few issues, such as when setting up a temporary password, and one or two random videos for some reason came out vertical even though it was shot horizontally. This is something though that I definitely can imagine a software update could easily fix. And I will say I do appreciate that they got all the basics right. So setting up multiple people, everyone having their own fingerprint, PIN code, all of that kind of stuff is set up very easily. So again, the basics are more important, and those they nailed on the first try. Price-wise, the D1 Max is the all-in-one solution, coming in at $299. I would say this is the better, smarter choice for most people if you want to have one device and don't want to get a separate doorbell or a separate security camera. Just having one lock that has everything can be very functional and efficient. But I have to say, for me, the TCL Smart Lock D1 Pro coming in at $199 is a must-have for any tech enthusiast or person that just loves new technology, because it is just so much fun and that wow factor that I think all tech lovers just love to see and have. Not to mention, I am posting this during the holiday season, so there might be some discounts right now in the links. So let me know in the comment section, what's the last piece of tech that got you really excited? For me, it's been quite a while, but this is just something that I love and it's just so fun that I could show anyone and they'd be like, how'd you do that? What is that? I need to know. It's one of those conversation starters that I feel like we haven't had in smart homes or smart tech in general for quite a while. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you as always so much for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy.
Thank you so much again for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Also, follow me on social media at YouTube Tech Guy. And check out some more great tech videos on your screen right now.